Welcome to Tax Strategy Digest, where we explore the fascinating world of finance. Join us as we dive into the stories, insights, and experiences of experts, thought leaders, and everyday people who are making a difference in this field. Through engaging conversations and thought-provoking discussions, we'll take a deep dive into the latest research, trends, and innovations shaping finance. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn something new on this exciting journey with us. Today, our guests are Clifford Blanquicet Jr. and Grant Stevens. They're both commercial real estate brokers by trade, but they're also tech founders. Today, we're going to dive into their journey through real estate and how it led them into the world of tech to exponentially expand their business. So, Clifford, Grant, great to have you guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, of course. And so, why don't you guys go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourselves? Clifford, I'll let you go ahead and start, and then we'll move over to Grant.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, thanks for having us on. Super excited. It's a great day. Great day to be on with you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm 33 years old. I'm married, happily married. I've got 5 children. That is my why, big time, and motivates me, their dreams, and I love them. So that's the why, and the how is hard work and strategy, learning, figuring out ways to keep more money, not pay more in taxes, as you know, and try to make sure that I'm adding value to other people's lives. But start off as professional golfer out of college for a year, and once I realized I wasn't good enough for that or had the money for that, got into commercial real estate, property management. I was a janitor, I was a roofer, I was a handyman, I was the leasing agent. Great experience, and then got my real estate license in 2014. Was with a commercial broker for 2 years until I became a broker in charge and opened Blank Real Estate in 2016. And my wife and I have been commercial firm owners ever since. Commercial, the missing piece that we've always thought is we need to be better connectors, better at networking, better at connecting people on a grand scale and helping people. So that's why Grant and I started this exchange, and now we're running full ahead with that. So that's a quick little snapshot.
I love it. And Grant, what about you?
Yeah, man. Like Clifford said, thanks for having us. Super excited to be here. I'm 25 years old. I got my real estate license when I was 18. Been doing it ever since. I'm also happily married, and I have 3 kids. A newborn, so if I have bags under my eyes, a little bit sleepy, and then a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. So they're also my why. They're the reason that we do everything. That's the reason. One of the big reasons Clifford and I get along so well and we're such good friends is because we're just super connected in that way. So I got my real estate license when I was 18 years old. I sold residential real estate for a little while. Quickly realized that I wanted to do commercial real estate, and I've been doing it full time ever since then. Like Clifford said, we felt that one of the biggest things missing in our field is just kind of new, modern, just new ways to do things, new technology. We feel that commercial real estate, kind of lacks in the technology field sometimes. And networking and getting connected and motivation and things like that. So we created Biz Exchange to kind of fill some of those voids.
Now, would you guys say that for brokers, that's kind of one of the biggest hurdles is a lack in technology? What are some of the things that you guys are seeing that are really troubling a lot of brokers right now?
I'll take it.
Yep.
Take at it, but I think right now you're seeing it's a little tougher to get deals done, and it's relationship through connecting and work that really take through those hard times or through those good times with abundance. And so I think there's a lack of technology to help people network on a grand scale, and we solve that. There is LinkedIn, but a true interaction, true helping, true motivating each other to connect. There's nothing like that out there. So we think the technology for networking in the proper way to help you get business and to help others is lacking. And then on the commercial real estate side, the listing side or the research side, CoStar and Reonomy are great, but they're really the only two juggernauts out there for research, and so they have a bit of a monopoly. And so we do still feel that technology, commercial real estate brokerage and investment is lacking heavy, because even CoStar being, the elephant in the room, is still, there's so many properties that don't have information. It's wrong information, not to be super negative about them, because there is a lot of great things about it, but it certainly isn't bulletproof. And we feel this field needs the tech that we're offering, and it also needs more options of better tech to have information, hopefully one day, on every commercial property in America. I think that would be the game changer for tech.
I think for commercial real estate brokers, I know interest rates, things like that, I mean, obviously are affecting everything. Is that kind of where you're seeing some of these relationships? I mean, with, maybe it's lenders, just as an example. Is that kind of what your platform helps out with a little bit?
Grant, take it.
Yeah, great question. You're exactly right. So what our platform does is we connect professionals. So we have, commercial real estate brokers, residential real estate brokers, commercial insurance, health insurance, lenders, attorneys, 1031 exchange groups, financial groups. We connect, just professionals in general. We connect them. We give and receive referrals. And we help people stay motivated to use the platform. One of the biggest problems with LinkedIn is nobody uses it. A lot of people post on there, but there's not a lot of real true interaction. With us, we feel that we incentivize our members to get active and post and like and comment and just stay engaged and actually use the platform.
Awesome. What are some of the ways you guys are incentivizing your users?
Good. Clifford, do you want to take that one?
Yeah. So one way is that every single Friday we have a speaker who is a Biz Exchange member to share their story, get their name out there, so members understand better what they do for referrals and for helping others. And right after that speaker, we always have a giveaway on Fridays. Right now, it's $1,000 per week to a random member or random subscriber of Biz Exchange. We also have a Rolex giveaway going on right now, and we've got other giveaways that are rolling out soon. And can't share yet, but big ideas. And so one part of that is the giveaways. That helps people come onto this platform more, get engaged, do more cold calling sessions, do more networking, do more posting, because they know that, hey, at the end of every week, and then in the future, even more than that, there's a chance to win something, and just by being on the platform. And then in the future, it will be more of competitions and things like that. That if X amount of people, say 20 people, can cold call on the platform through our Zoom platform for X amount of hours per week, and they do it for 3 straight weeks, then they're going to be in a pool to win a car or a private jet or a trip, like private jet trip or a trip to Disney. And that's the goal, is for these giveaways to keep incentivizing people to do more and more on an ongoing basis and be involved. Because unfortunately in sales, a lot of salespeople, they know that if they work really hard, they might make a check for $100,000 as a broker, but it almost seems unattainable because it's so far away, and it's so much work, and you got to call 500 people to maybe get one opportunity like that. So we want to help people have a chance to almost have instant gratification if they put the work in and they're involved. Because unfortunately, because of social media and other things in our world right now, if it's not instant, Amazon, we're not highly interested. And so we're trying to get with the times with motivation. And one of those things is almost instant gratification on the way to the big goal.
Nice. And is that part of the long-term goal for Biz Exchange? What does that look like for you guys?
Yeah, Grant, take it.
Yeah. So, I think, we think that the long-term goal for Biz Exchange is to, have hundreds of thousands and millions of members, and to help, tens of thousands of people and millions of people. We want people to get connected, get involved, and learn, make, and their income will increase because of it. Because they're making more phone calls, because they're prospecting more, because they're learning from our speakers or from us or other members, and they're consuming content. And, all of these things, they're going to be rewarded for doing what they should have been doing in the first place. We're going to pay off student debt for people. We're going to, provide, business funding for people. We have so many ideas, and, the more this grows, the more people we can help. But that's the long-term goal, is to, grow it to millions and millions of users, and, just help tons of people, give away a lot of money, and just really, just get people connected and help them grow.
Perfect. And so I have to ask, what does your guys' backgrounds each, I mean, in real estate really kind of consist of? Grant, I think you mentioned something about being on a board, and I apologize. I totally forgot what it was, or I would hype you up right now about it.
That's
But
okay.
yeah, what kind of do you guys do? I mean, tell me a little more.
Yeah. So whenever I first started in commercial real estate, I started with Clifford and Blank Real Estate. I think that was 2019, I think, something like that. So yeah, man, I started out doing tenant representation, represented a lot of tenants, things like that. Worked with some small buyers, then kind of moved up into, a lot of landlord rep, doing some leasing for landlords, selling some property. We got a few good listings. So our business just kind of went up and up and up. Just working with different people. I started growing a team of my own. Then we moved to EXP Commercial. So EXP Commercial has been absolutely amazing. We operate still like a small local firm, but we have the back end of a multi-billion-dollar corporation in EXP. So we're really happy there. I'm an advisor with EXP Commercial. So the board of advisors gets together. We meet bi-weekly, and we help new agents come in. We mentor them, train them. So yeah, I primarily focus on flex industrial properties, but I do a little bit of everything. So we just have a blast doing it. Can't imagine myself doing anything else other than real estate.
I love it. What about you, Clifford?
Well, thank you for asking. And Grant and I are very similar. I mean, like, you know, you don't, I don't want to ever feel like we're bragging, but thank you for asking.
Yeah.
I'm an SIOR, one of the youngest in the world, which is a Society of Industrial and Office Realtor. And that is a designation I got because of industrial real estate, selling X amount of it and leasing X amount of industrial real estate per year, three out of 5 years. I became an SIOR at the age of 31. And the 3 years prior to that, I had qualified to be an SIOR. In Charlotte, North Carolina, you have to make at least $250,000 in commission 3 years in a row, plus do 6 courses to become an SIOR. And I actually became an SIOR through the fast track program, which means that 3 years in a row, you make at least 3x the minimum requirement of 250 grand per year. And then you do not have to do any of the education and only the ethics course. And so I became an SIOR in about 60 days from applying. And most people, it takes about 18 to 24 months. And so I was very proud of that. And I go to, I went to Canada last month, and, was with some heavy hitters and had some nice accolades. And I was very humbled by that. But as a broker, that was the epitome for me, knowing that industrial is my passion, my love in real estate. and to become an SIOR at 31 was a big goal, and very proud to do that. Also, commercial real estate investment, own a co-working business, kind of like WeWork, but much smaller, much smaller. And commercial real estate investor, love buying industrial real estate, adding value, raising rents, and then sold several to people that are more, successful than me in bigger groups. Also have a good background of tying up a piece of land, rezoning it, entitle it, and then flip it to developers. And then serial entrepreneurship, you name it. I mean, flipping trucks, flipping houses, Airbnbs, renting out cars. I mean, you name it. So that's probably majority of what creates income. And then the things just for accolades is Charlotte top 30 under 30, Globe Street. Actually, this comes out next month or this month. I just won the Globe Street top 40 under 40 or top 50 under 50. I can't remember. But Globe Street, thank you. That's a big publication. I'm really proud of that. I was Connect CRE, the Next Gen Award winner. So anyway, there are several things that, those really don't mean anything to me other than, good marketing. And, I'm proud to have the EXP commercial name on there, have the blank name on there, and so that we can all get more deals and all, be successful together. So that's all I see those those awards as, and SIOR is just the network and get our name out there and be surrounded by good people like you. And so, yeah, thank you for asking. I don't know if I probably forgot some stuff that's not important, but that's pretty much the majority.
I love it. That was perfect. You killed it. And my big wonder really is, why wouldn't someone want to use BizExchange? I mean, is there any downside to it?
So, downside. Yeah, the downside is if you sign up and you don't use it one time, that's bad. It truly is just like anything else in life. You pretty much get, you will get a lot out of it if you use it. If you don't use it, you're probably not going to get much out of it unless you randomly win, or just by posting one time, someone says, hey, I need that person. Probably the most negative thing would be that, if you don't use it, you're probably not going to get a lot out of it. But if you use it, there is no doubt in our minds that it will help your career tremendously, or help you personally. And we also have a mind and body tab. So, let's just say that you're a stay-at-home dad or stay-at-home mom, and you're like, not really interested in business. Well, good. If you're interested in health and fitness and mental health, great. We want you too. We want you on there and sharing your stories and books and podcasts and YouTube and motivating to work out. We have a walking club on there. So there's just so many different aspects that can help so many people that, and maybe I'm biased, but, I don't see a negative personally by being a member. And I'm pretty crude on myself, pretty harsh. But Grant, maybe you have an idea.
No, you said exactly what I was going to say. You get out of it what you put in. That would be the only downside. If you don't use it, then you may not see a lot of results. But if you use it, then you will get results. You will meet people. You will learn, and your income will increase because of it.
It's really interesting what you guys said, because so recently I and our team here, we just signed up to become members, and so I actually wasn't aware that it's really for everybody. It's a lot more inclusive than I thought. It's not just business owners or real estate professionals. There's also other tabs. Could you talk about those just real brief?
Hey, go ahead, Grant. Grab it if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. So the reason we have different tabs is because we want people to be able to go exactly to the information that they want to see. So we do have our home tab, which is where general posts go. Then we have our investing tab, which is for crypto, stocks, anything like that. Then we have our real estate tab, and our real estate tab is for anything real estate, residential, commercial, wholesalers, single family deals, flips that you're working on, anything like that. Then we have our content tab. Under our content tab is, podcasts like this one, short form videos, similar to TikTok, pictures, things like that. Next to that, we have our mind and body tab. Our mind and body tab, like Clifford said earlier, it's all just, mental and physical health. Different books people are reading, sharing workouts, hey, I ran a mile today. I ran 2 miles today. Hey, I'm reading this book. It's helped me. And then we have our meet tab. In our meet tab is where we do our weekly meetings, cold calling sessions, prospecting sessions, things like that. So we have Zoom embedded into the website. So you click on the meet tab, it launches Zoom, and you're right there. You're into the meeting, just one click. So that's all of our different tabs.
Nice. I love it. So as we start to wrap up here, I'm going to put a link down below. So if anybody wants to check out the website, they are more than able to. I know you guys are running a bit of a promotion right now on the first month. Do you want to talk about that and maybe pricing people should expect?
Yeah, right now we're encouraging people to sign up and take a look. It's only $10 for the first month. And we've had the question a bit of why there's a paywall. Why do you have to pay to be on here? And there's a couple of reasons. One, I don't know about you, but I am deathly tired of fake accounts, trolls, forex trading out the yin yang on every platform, asking me to join. Me thinking someone really wants to be my friend and they just want me to forex with them. And just so anyway, that eliminates that. Secondly, when you pay for it, it always means more. It just does. Free is free. And when you pay for it, you pay a little more attention. You're expecting a little more, and we deliver more. And so that's the case for that. And then after that, it's $99 per month if you're individual. But if you bring 2 or more people, we can look at group pricing. We can, especially, the more the merrier, and we can definitely work on a price, a better price if you're in the same company or group or whatever you want to do. And then also we have something called the Founders Club, which the first 100 people to bring 10 people to the site over X amount of time, it could be unlimited. Those Founder Clubs members are going to pay $1 per month for life. And then every time you bring someone on, you actually do get a 10% discount your next month of being a BizExchange member. So we're really trying to incentivize people to bring good people to the platform. That is our number one goal. But that's what you can expect for pricing.
Love it. Love it. That's perfect. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time to hop on here today. I had a blast, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.